Hi, this is Champlet2 on the PlayStation Network. This series of videos will show all of the preps, setups, and finales of Act 1, 2, and 3 of the Doomsday Heist. After doing this heist a few times, I've noticed how difficult it is to follow the storyline while shooting and trying to stay alive. So that's what inspired me to make these videos to allow you to watch it, almost like a movie. I'll make every effort not to talk over the heist story dialogue so you can hear what the story is all about. I'll offer some basic information about the heist missions, but this will not be a tips and tricks video for the Doomsday Heist. This video features the Act 1, the Data Breaches finale. After you've completed all of the preps and setups for Act 1, the host will receive a phone call from Lester, sort of in preparation for the finale. As we step outside, we will get the call from Lester.
Avon called. He wants us to come back to the facility so he can show us something, you know. Clifford's gone through the data we recovered and found something, apparently. We just need to do one last thing, and the money is ours. We're so close to that payday I can taste it. Anyway, round up the crew if you like, and meet us in planning when you're ready.
So now you'll see I have the pop-up there on the left to let me go straight to the phone and start the finale. The next footage you'll see is from the very first time I ever did the Act 1 finale, and that's important because you'll see some tips here that you only see the first time you do it.
Hood off now. See? I told you they'd come back. Why do you do that? Because it makes me feel tingly inside. It's enjoyable.
Yeah. So, Clifford and I analyzed the data. Clifford analyzed the data, and I analyzed Clifford. Let me give you an example of my sort of thinking.
Could you stop it with the keynote thing?
Sorry, can I make a call here?
Hello? Who's this?
I'm calling you from a top-secret former government facility.
We told you to return to civilian life, Avon.
It was all a setup, shortstop.
Shortstop.
I always wanted to call someone that. Listen, you're going to get us all killed. It's as clear as the very natural-looking hair on my head.
What are you talking about?
They're not plugs. Don't you see that the fact that they told you to fire me proves beyond all reasonable doubt that you were wrong and this is a conspiracy? Let me give you an analogy.
Why are you talking like that? It really annoyed people when you were working on site.
I'm a visionary. I see things.
Listen, I'm running late to a departmental potluck, so...
Fuck your potluck! This is about stopping a fucking war!
Not that again. Goodbye, Avon. See you on planet Earth one of these days.
Potluck? Of course. Of course, it's now. It's fucking now. Clifford is right. The data is clear. It's right now. The entire department is out sharing meatloaf and potato salad so their base can be permanently shut down. We have to do something now.
Right, well, we are a bunch of armed felons, and you're breaking all kinds of security clearances and discussing the musings of a badly named computer. No police force in the world is going to believe us.
You'll have to go there and stop it right now. I'll pay. I'll pay whatever it takes.
It takes a lot. All right, off we go, huh? I'll keep you posted. Come on, let's go.
Now we'll look at some of those tips I mentioned earlier that you only see the first time you host the Act 1 finale. So I'm entering the planning screen, and this is all common. We're going to do this on normal because, again, I'd never seen it before. And I'll invite some people, and I'll skip over that because it took them a little while to get here. But here's the tips. It talks about the finale screen up there at the upper left, and you can determine the percentages. The only thing that's important to know about this is that with this finale, you have to pay everyone at least a minimum of 15%. So someone can't say, give somebody else all my wages, because I don't need it. The only role for this one is the heist crew, so there's nothing else to change that to. And over here on the left on the planning screen, it basically just gives you a breakdown of the pieces of the finale that you'll need to step through. So you set up your percentages the way you want them, and after everyone has indicated that they're ready, you can then, you have to sort of scroll to the middle player first and then down to the launch mission button, and you can start it from there.
Whatever this attack is, it's happening now. So get over to the secret IAA base under the satellite communications complex. I mean, I don't know how I feel about saving the spooks, but Avon's paying, so let's go to work. Damn right I'm fucking paying. I get shit done. You want cash in a briefcase? Fine. Wire transfer to Bermuda? Okay. Cryptos? I got them all, baby. Keep them. Cryptocurrencies are a bubble. A bubble? Spoken like someone who got out too early. Yeah, well, whatever. We don't touch them anymore. Okay. Like I said, the data is clear. Foreign agents are storming this facility and harvesting its data while this nation's best and brightest swap salad bowls. America needs a hero. And that hero looks a lot like me. And Clifford, of course. I've been looking at the schemes. If it was me running this, the attack would be concentrated on the servers on the lowest level. Get down there and try to stop them. World peace depends on it. Working for the IAA. Oh, I've become one of those people I comment about on internet conspiracy videos. Well, at least I'm getting paid for it.
There's no more dialogue about the story until we get closer to the satellites, so I'm going to cut out a little bit of the drive time here and skip ahead. And I can tell you, I brought my Kuruma for this, but in later attempts I used the Vigilante and loved it.
Shit, there are guys outside already. Take them out and then go in.
The Vigilante was great for blowing this stuff up. My friends got here ahead of me, so they'd already cleared out a little bit of this. There goes my friends jumping over there. That's pretty cool. Now that's a way to make an entrance. So here we go.
I knew it was an attack. Data doesn't lie. Clifford is a genius.
Warning! Warning! Facility on lockdown. We regret to inform you, the potluck is canceled. Return to your rooms.
I thought that was hilarious when she said the potluck was canceled.
Please remain in the safe zones. Facility under attack.
So you can see those guys there behind the glass on those little catwalks on the other side. Keep an eye out for them. There's lots of guys there.
Disaster containment protocol activated. Agents, please remain in the safe zone until rescue units arrive.
I believe there's even guys on the floor on the other side of the glass trying to shoot at us, so don't forget to take them out too, or they'll get you when you least expect it.
Lower level. Come on, people.
Yep, somebody's lighting me up and I'm about to die. So I'll sneak around here and get a little health. Again, this was the very first time I had ever seen this, so didn't really quite know what to expect. Another one of the reasons I made these videos, so you could at least have sort of a sneak preview of what to expect. Even though it is on normal difficulty, at least you'll have some idea what's happening in this heist. Okay. Wow, lucky that didn't blow us up. Okay. There's a guy over there again. Oh, that was cool. He fell off. Now, when you come around this corner, this is normally the way you'd go to your heist room in your own facility, but this one's a little bit different. You can expect there to be guys coming from the left here. There's a glass door there. Just before you get to what would be the heist room, there he is. So on normal difficulty, there's at least one guy, and on hard, there could be more coming from that side. Busted out the glass. Very cool. Now you can see there straight ahead is what would be where the heist room is, but this facility is a little different. This is the IAA facility under the satellites. I'm using my Mark II SMG with armor-piercing bullets. I thought it might come in handy here. So we'll move ahead a little bit.
Okay, you're taking the first set of double doors on your left. Get through these guys, come on!
Well, that auto-aim didn't work.
Try and stop them. They're slaughtering relatively innocent IAA agents out there.
So there's little rooms down here that have my enemies, I guess I would call them, in each one of these little rooms. See, there's one. And you can see there was the head of another guy in that room, and there's another guy.
Hey, now you're taking the last set of double doors on your right.
There we go. Oh, wow. That's one way to get him.
You need to get to the server room. Keep fighting.
Thank you, Lester. He gets quite anxious in these, doesn't he?
The servers, you made it. Now take out the hackers and protect those stacks.
There's usually some guys way over here on the left side too, behind the wall that are, you can see one there by the pole. They're just waiting for you to step out there. Wow, I went through my snacks. Okay. There we go. Now they're coming out. Nice.
Okay, there are more of these people on the way. You're gonna have to use the base's defenses to protect it.
So we took care of everybody down here, and Lester just said you need to go upstairs. So we're going to go back up the same way we came. And the war room would be at the end of the hallway where we were when we came in here. We must have left that guy behind when we cleared out this hall. So this is the war room.
From the company that brought you all the best drone assassinations of the last 10 years comes a radio-controlled missile turret the whole family can enjoy. Defense Department would just sign off. Perfect reflexes, no hesitation, no PTSD, conscience-free kills. Can you shut up about Clifford for a second, please? Hey, just take out this foreign army before the whole base is overrun. Boom! Got him.
So these missile turrets are incredibly sensitive, really hard to aim, but they're a lot of fun. You don't have to get all of these guys, just clear out a lot of them.
Threat level decreased. Agents are free to leave the safe zone.
All the work has been completed now, so we'll watch the final cutscene for Act 1, the finale.
Everything's fine. I know these people. Oh, I was supposed to be at a potluck.
Who were they? What the hell is going on?
These nice people saved us. Yeah, we don't know each other, by the way, me and them. If you think you know me, you don't. Who do you work for?
Can I get this place on lockdown right now? Come on, you imbeciles! No, there is no potluck. I don't give a shit about your banana cream pudding.
Maybe next time you'll listen to me.
What's this cretin doing here?
Saving your life once again, but for the covert operation I financed, you'd all be dead and the country would be in the hands of, well, who exactly? That's the problem. This place has more leaks than a thing you dry salad in. But who and why? Can I log on to Clifford here?
Sure.
It's Russians. We know it's Russians. This attack is one of their signature moves.
That's the whole point, Mrs. Rackman. It's meant to look like Russians. We think it's not Russians because that would be too easy. Now, Clifford says that there's a 99% probability it is some Russians.
Not Iran?
Iran, no. Clifford says it's this man. Codename Bogdan, surname unknown. Russian agitator, hitman, and warmongerer.
I'm not buying any of it.
Well, someone just tried to kill you, and the data footprint tracks back to him. Look at the graphics.
Okay.
Can we get some people on this right away? Where's that buffoon?
Which buffoon?
The one who caused the assault by the museum. Can I get some support here?
Let's get out of here. Thank you. Bye, both of you. Congressional medal. Big party at the Capitol. It's been an honor to serve.
Oh, go fuck yourself. No, not you.
Clowns. Public sector clowns. The crowd, hell, the cleaners could solve this problem. With Clifford, there is no problem now. Thank you very much. I'll be in touch. Thank this, work this. Where's my assistant? I'm supposed to be giving a speech somewhere.
That Bogdan guy is a setup for Act 2. And you'll see a little bit here about the payouts, but we won't get too deeply into that. This was the first time I did it, so I got like a $50,000 bonus. Well, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out the rest of my Doomsday Heist story series videos, and there's also a lot of other videos on my channel you may find helpful too. A like for the video and a subscription to my channel would be greatly appreciated. We're going to finish this out with a little call from Lester that you get after you've completed this Act 1 finale. And go forth and save Los Santos from Doomsday.
job! We saved the government's asses. We did! We did! It might get us some nice character testimony in court one day. Agent 14, I know his deal. He's your typical down-the-line overachiever IAA dick. Yeah, I haven't seen this Phoenicia Rackman before, but I feel like she wears the trousers, so to speak, you know. Friends in high places, friends in low places. Whatever she needs to get the job done. These are our new paymasters, if it all works out. The joys of employment. I'll call you if the job...